Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. So on the right side as the orange Abbasid Dynasty, we have a foreign name. On the left side as the blue Rus, we have Zanmato. Of course, got a hunting cabin here, so let's see. Let's switch out of caster mode like I usually do when there's a Rus player. Select the Rus so we can see the trade bounty. Currently he's at 10 at the moment. Plenty of sheepies being collected as well. Very, very nice. Blue does find this group of deer. Okay, this map is also... I really do not like this map. It's just so sparse on everything. The deer are in groups of 3, so there's a lot of small groups of deer that both players have to find. Let's go ahead and fast forward for the time being. This is right now just one time where they're just trying to hunt deer. Let's go find a wolf there, which is actually also pretty good. Let's kill off the wolf there. Orange finds a massive number of sheep as well. Blue does find another wolf. Orange finds more sheeple. He's going to lead those sheep to glory. And clearly not to their doom, right? And it looks like we now do have the Predament being put on the field. Not big surprise. That's pretty standard. House of Wisdom. That makes a lot of sense because he can't get anything else. He can on wing. That's pretty standard. Let's take out a wolf there as well. And right now the bounty is at 355, so he's well above 2. Relatively close to 3. And the bounty you get plus 75 when you kill off boar. There is a couple boar on the map, only 2 however. So if he hunts them both, he can get up to his 500. Let's switch back to caster mode now. Militia now charging forward, trying to get some work done. We do know how this town center here, as well as this house. And now I do have a early knight to play on the field as well. Early knight are a pretty powerful unit. Now I do have these militia gain some stabs on these villagers. This one does fall on back. He will get the town center. He just needs immediately inside the town center to start firing at it. Firing at these militia. And I think they actually expired right there. They have their heart attack. They didn't take their heart attack medication. Got this early knight doing nothing at the moment. I think Orange probably would have spotted that early knight. And here comes early knight. Gets a good charge attack there. Get his 2 slices there, take out that villager. And now we do have the barracks being deployed on out. And over here, okay, that's not boar being engaged. Scouts engaging each other. And the early knight does find another quick kill there, giving Blue a nice village advantage, 25 to 23. Though this early knight has seen quite a bit of fire there. No, I thought the early knights had 2-2 armor, not 3-3 armor. Over here we got the... Oh, is that... Oh, yep, looks like boar is not being claimed. That boar was over here, right? So the boar has been claimed there. How close is he to... He kills off another boar. He will get his 500. He really should eye that other boar now. He definitely has spotted it, I believe. Deploy some militia out there to absorb some shots. Early knight now turning forward. Does get a slice there with his sword, and there goes the early knight. Got these 2 scouts moving forward. Does spot this extra town center. And there's 2 horsemen here and 1 early knight. The early knight may just want to pull back a little bit and really eye that boar. That boar looks juicy and tender. Go ahead and kill Pumbaa there. Early knight doing a bit of a game of dancing around, but he won't get all too far right there. Nice little hunting cabin there. If he keeps this forest here up and going, he will get a nice little tithe of gold of 25 gold per minute. Does get an alpha strike there onto the scout. Now we have this archer being pushed his way forward as well. I'm not sure what the archer's planning to do. Maybe she's trying to... I'm not so sure what the archer's going to do. He has a good number of sheep there. I always forget. It always doesn't say in that little tooltip that if sheep does provide some bounty. I think it may have done. They may do at 5, so you may have actually enough sheep there to get the bounty. If that is the case, you could just go ahead and bop them all on the head to get that bounty. I always forget. This boar looks tasty. Wait, the boar has a stop order move command as well. Blue Scout here is eyeing this. Both these gold deposits are eyed. He knows this one's collecting this one here. Rear barrel not being researched as well. These knights push way forward with some partial support. If the early knights get their alpha strike on one of these units, able to get some great damage there. Orange Scout could go forward and shank Blue Scout as well. Oh yeah, oops. Just realized I've got to pull Rumble again. Look and see anybody chatting there. Got a good number of archers and knights here. Another knight and scout in this region. Right now, both sides are starting to mass some forces. I'm going to fast forward a little bit because right now both sides are just ecoing up. Blue Scout will be chased out of town. Oh, that's why he's going for these archers. He's getting out a battering ram. Battering ram now pulled on the field. So blue or orange does have a good force here, including a lot of spearmen. The archer's going to be very, very good though. The scouts do charging forward. Let's see if those sheep does provide him some extra bounty. Nope, does not provide him any bounty there. It actually may provide a bit of gold, not bounty. That may be what's going on with that. These villagers are advancing forward, trying to force down some battery rams. One battery does go down, does deploy a massive wage of militia as well to absorb a lot of shots there. Archers getting some great hits there onto these spearmen. Now horsemen now engaging the knights, and the knights will love that engagement there. Now Blue's advancing forward, does have this town center completely garrisoned. Town center's base health is only 2,500 compared to the base one's 7,000 health. So they can go down relatively quickly, but these archers are receiving quite a bit of fire there. It does fire a great volley there onto these villagers. And the boar will be claimed there. That will get him 500 bounty. Orange does have a spirit number of villagers, but these villagers can quickly kill one down right there. So now if we focus on these villagers. Horseman now advancing forward as well. Does lose some of these villagers now, 61 to 59. These knights are still being very, very problematic. Horsemen do see the fire that do get forced back there. Do now have a wooden fortress here, or being deployed out there. As well as a hunting cabin. The wooden fortress primarily probably to protect these villagers. There's 7 villagers right there. We do not have the battering ram being pulled out in the field as well. Another battering ram, I should say. There's a good number of horsemen here. Let's see. Orange is pretty far from aging up. Blue doesn't have a whole lot of food either for aging up. Oh, what did I just see here? Okay, maybe the battering ram may have made play an explosion sound when it's completed. Not sure why. And this scout will be taken out by these spearmen. So I'm playing with some of these berries now. We got more battering rams now being pulled out by blue as well. It's going for 3 battering rams so far. Aeroslit's been researched up. This knight is getting hit by these spearmen. Now I do have these 3 battering rams here. There's a significant amount of force. This town center has been fully repaired. Got these forces now advancing forward. Horsemen now engaging the Earth Knights. Good number of archers here as well. Militia, a handful of them now advance forward. That's his only dedicated anti-cavalry unit. Veterans now going to be battering down that town center. Got these villagers trying to torch them. Archers are started stepping away. Does have a good number of horsemen here. The knights can't hold the line. Has to try to avoid these spearmen though. Battering rams now making soft control of the region. He may want to get this wooden fortress garrison that can fire some arrows onto these villagers. Early night now engaging these villagers directly. Archers stepping around, focusing down those spearmen. Getting some good damage there. Horsemen now counter-attacking, trying to close in the distance. The knights now advance forward, trying to engage these horsemen. The spearmen now being focused down by these archers. And as horsemen's falling back, we're seeing a bit more fire there. Let's have these villagers get at these berries. Let's fall back to the villagers now. Doesn't have a lot of force to engage these early knights at the moment. Need some more spearmen for that. The early knights do have their additional pierced armor as well. Blue's now blowing out some spearmen. Mixing some spearmen will be very handy indeed. He can't be relying on militia all the time. Now I got these villagers advancing over here, trying to establish a new wood line. This map is very sparse in trees. More battery rams being pulled out by blue now. Either side is really eyeing to tech up. Orange doesn't have a whole lot of food or gold now. No gold income whatsoever. These villagers are now eyeing for this gold. Or maybe they're eyeing, nope, they're eyeing more berries. Does manage to kill off that knight there, thanks to him getting stunned by the spearmen. Now, do we have these battery rams pushing forward? This town center has been fully repaired. Town center now being battered down. We've got some spearmen as well as among other things here. Horsemen now going to try to focus down these battered rams, but it gets warded away thanks to this large force. There's a couple of militia in the mix as well. A lot of early knights now getting tied up. Big roll right there. Blue is taking time to focus fire some units. Now the battery rams pushing way forward. We're seeing a bit of fire there. These orange archers now being moved forward, getting tied up on these battered rams. These forces now advancing forward, trying to deal with these archers now. Horsemen closing the distance there. More early knights advancing forward as well. Orange still has a couple of spearmen in the mix as well, getting some good damage onto these early knights. Battery rams still battering down his opponent, and they do fall back now. Both sides now withdrawing from combat. Trying to focus down. Maybe we'll get one of these battery rams. Blue's now advancing up north, maybe trying to scout spots this. He's going to try to close in on that region. Though does get inside the tower there. We'll be able to take out that scout there with the arrows. And does find us this outpost as well. Only 3 villagers on the inside. Doesn't fully build the mill just yet. Stable and archer range now being put on the field over here. And While this deer is being claimed as well, does get a bit of gold income thanks to the nearby trees as well. Does find these villagers, quickly kills off multiple of them. Ooh, that was a big swipe there. Orange was, or is, still ahead of villager count there, but that number has greatly shrunken down. Batteries which way forward. There's a good number of defensive archers here, but looks like going to be archer v archer. Right now, blue does have 2 town centers. Orange has 2 town centers. These archers are now starting to advance on forward. There's a lot of spearmen here, so blue's archers will do some good work versus them. The early knights need to avoid that region. Spearmen now being engaged. Does get some hits there onto these early knights. These orange archers now eyeing for a counterattack. There's a lot of vulnerable farms in this region. This force is now starting to make their way forward, trying to engage these archers. Good hits there onto these archers. The original town set is getting some great damage on these archers, forcing them back, getting a lot of good damage there. Orange is still trying to seize down that wooden fortress. And now this small force is being started pursued. So we got this force of archers here. Blue may need to either get some horsemen and or knights to hit these archers. Currently doing 6 damage. The early knights have 4 pierce armor, so each arrow will do 2 damage. Let's take out one of those villagers now. These villagers will be overwhelmed by Orange's reinforcements. This force is not being pursued by Blue. This hunting camp does get 3 gold per minute. How delicious. Archer getting some damage there. It looks like this force is still going around. Getting some good kills on the Blues. Not villagers. Focus down the knights. Which is probably busy micro-ring. Archer still being very, very problematic. We do now have some outposts here as well as some more villagers. And it looks like this spearman is engaging as well. You can take time to stab him. This force now engaging. A lot of horsemen here versus knights and spearmen. Wooden fortress still under fire. Now we got this force here. These are all spearmen, not militia. Now I got these archers now being focused down as well. That spearman has been cleaned on up. Got these archers moving away around. Still got some deer carcasses here as well. Blue's now advancing forward, trying to get some good hits there on these villagers. Villagers do band into these, get inside those towers, but there's just simply not enough space for all these villagers. This one also been upgraded arrow slits as well. The original arrow does do extra damage. These knights are falling on back, trying to avoid these forces. Got some forces down here. Blues has this bit of army there. Early knights are making their way down south. Now we've got the Abbey and the Trinity being put on the field. And it's probably as much like the other landmark better. This map does not have large enough force for it to get that extra gold benefit of it being a giant hunting cabin. Early knights do get a good alpha strike there on those archers, and now we have these archers getting some great damage there. And now Orange's force will be cleaned on up. These early knights still patrolling around. They do not take any swipes against these villagers. There's also another town center being put out by Orange here. Orange will have plenty of town centers and will have maintained good villager production. These knights are falling back, trying to avoid these spearmen. Now we've got the military wing being researched by Orange. Blue's currently going for the veteran archer upgrade. He already has the knight upgrade. Knighty knight upgrade. And I do have some fortified palisade walls being put on out. Large number of them, but the spearmen are going to potentially interrupt that. Only by a handful of villagers. 4. Trying to siege down some of these outposts now. Orange is advancing forward with a lot of spearmen here. Able to torch down a lot of these structures. They got these archers now engaging forward as well. Fortified palisade gate now being put on the field. These villagers will be quickly overwhelmed. He may be able to finish this gate. So it's going to save only a handful of small amount of units. We do got blue now advancing forward with these large force here. And orange not going for a pair of arrow slits somewhere. Let's got that extra 4th town center now. There's one of the arrow slits being upgraded. There's the other one. Villager trying to build this another fortified tower. There's currently 17 villagers there, so he needs the extra garrison space, that's for sure. And now the experiment trying to avoid this engagement. Blue's not going to pursue that force now. Military wing's almost complete. He just needs to get that technology up. Knight pull out lancers of his own, or yeah, lancers, as well as some veteran upgrades as well. Villagers will find these knights, and knights will find the villagers. Trying to run away into all these garrisons. There's a lot of garrison space here, but not enough for all these villagers. War's going to lose enough of these villagers. Who's now advancing forward into this space here. More of these palisade walls are starting to go on up, though he may want to get some gates in that region. Gets a good damage on here. Orange's villagers are being scattered everywhere. Gets multiple garrisons. 62 of the villagers currently idle, which is a significant number. That's going to be hurting his economy significantly. Orange doesn't have a lot of resources. He needs to take that gold and buy some food with it to get out more military production, more military units. Because right now he's not doing all too well. They now have some camel riders here, but they're light units. They don't have a lot of armor. Villagers over here now are running around. He just needs... Oh, and now these villagers are idle over here. He's torched down those buildings. Spearmen, they don't have a lot of armor, but they're still there in numbers. Orange now advancing forward trying to hit these forces. Orange now has less villagers than his opponent, and nothing but half of them are idle. Orange has a good number of archers here. It is getting out some man-at-arms. They're absorbing a lot of fire there. Now blue's time for a forward castle. These villagers need to be tasked back in line. Just there we go. Some of them being tasked back now. Blue's castle has not started building just yet. More of these knights advance forward. Got some main arms to stop them. More of these main arms are engaging. But they're getting overwhelmed. We got the town center now garrison, but the knights can withstand quite a bit of abuse. They have 6 armor, and the town center right now is firing 8 times 11, so 2 damage, so 22 damage per volley against those knights. Keep now being deployed on out, and Orange is going for keep as well. So it's like a bit of castle war, but that spearman engaging those villagers now. Orange is getting overwhelmed, clustered, and does fall back up the game now. He had such low income for so long, he was not going to recover in time. Not to mention, so half of his villagers still idle. This is Adam Great saying, thank you for watching, and on to next replay.